It's finally time to check out Moana Live-Action. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. Let's check it out. Cans on.
I am a girl who loves my island, and the girl who loves the sea. It calls me.
Yo, this actually looks pretty sick. All right. Although, I think we need to mention, although the music and the visuals made me emotional with that. I love the music in the first Moana film. It's just so dang good. I love Moana and the story and everything. But it is interesting that most of what they showed us was like CG, I think, in this teaser. Like, let me see. Now, before we get into this trailer, I want to know, what are your thoughts on these remakes that we've been getting? Live action, if we want to call them that. Obviously, there's a lot of animation involved. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like, let me just go through again here. This is definitely CG. This is probably real. This is fine. This is real. It's like not a lot of faces for some reason. They're like hiding everyone's face. I don't know what that's about. This is animated. This is animated. It's probably animated. This is real. This is real. Animated and animated. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that that means it's bad. It doesn't mean that it's bad or anything. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's a teaser. And so the tease is people's faces. And then right at the end, they're like, here's Moana. And I'm like, yeah, there she is. That's her face. You showed me her face. Why are you afraid to show me everyone else's faces? Is it because they look goofy or something? I will say, I still can't believe we're doing a live action of Moana, considering how new of a film it is as well. Moana came out 10 years before the live action. They have been remakes of films that were like classics. Now, I do think Moana is classic in the sense that it had such an impact that it has become a new classic. And, you know, in 20 years, it will truly be classic. I think it sounds great. I am also wondering what the differences are going to be in terms of how we approach the vocals. Just because I will say that while I think the vocals sound amazing in that teaser, they do have a very similar arrangement to the original from what I can hear. And I've sung that soundtrack a lot. I love that soundtrack. So I am a little, I don't know if I'd say concerned, but I'm just kind of curious for what more of this will look like and be as we get more looks at it, as we get more trailers, and it gets more promotion up to the release. I mean, here's the thing with the live action remakes, right? They keep making money, so they're gonna keep making them. That's just how it's gonna be. Lilo and Stitch made an insane amount at the box office. What is it at now? Over $1 billion at the box office is what we had with Lilo and Stitch. And they're already going to be working on a sequel to that live action. And so I'm not surprised that, you know, Moana is here now. It all makes sense. They're going to keep doing it until it stops making money. And I will say, at least they're doing it with some movies that I really loved. I really loved Lilo and Stitch. I like that they did something different with that one because, you know, we already have the animated version. So give me something fresh. This one, I am a little worried it's going to be too much the same. I don't need it to be a shot for shot, but I'm also just wondering what you would even change and why. Like, I can understand at least some of the changes they made with Lilo and Stitch, and I think some of them work better than others. With Moana, I don't know what you really workshop here. I think it's pretty great as it is. So I don't know what you change. But then I don't want it to be the same because we already have it. So like, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We will see how Moana does and how it is. But all I know is that I love Moana so much. It is a film that got me through the pandemic. It is a film that I watched for a while on repeat because it just made me feel so uplifted. So it really holds a special place in my heart. I was even thinking of getting like a Moana tattoo at some point. I don't know. I still might do that. So hopefully this live action lives up to the hype, just because this is one of my favorite like Disney movies of all time. The original. I'm nervous. I'm a bit excited, and I'm a bit over it at the same time when it comes to live action remakes. I want to know what you think though, because also the fact that we even call these live action is a little goofy considering how much digital animation is still required in order to do some of the things that we do in the animated movie, which I understand you need to use effects for that to some extent, but it's interesting, right? It's interesting. Let me know your thoughts on this teaser down in the comments below. How are you feeling about it? Are you loving it? Are you nervous? Are you a big Moana fan? I want to know where you're at. I'll see you down there. And until next time, friends, as always, stay nerdy. Bye. And if you want even more reaction content from me, by the way, you can check that out over on my other channel, which will link somewhere here. Check it out.